Boom, man. Dune Part 2. Dune Part 1. And I ain't gonna count. I ain't even know what a Dune was. A Dune. I ain't even know how to pronounce it until like 2-3 days ago. I'm like, the freak is a Dune, bro. But I just, everywhere I go, Dune, Dune, Dune. Like every time I see an ad, bro, it's for that movie. So I was like, man, I'm finna go watch the movie, see what it's talking about. I was finna watch the trailer. I watched a little trailer for the second one. Why I say part 2 though? I looked it up. It's a part 1. The junk came out like 2021. That's like 3 years ago. I'm like, what the freak? And they got known actors in there. Got Bautista, Zendaya, the Aquaman dude. Either the movie was trash or I'm just living under a rock. So you know me, I did a little research on the movie. The movie is like based on like a novel or something from like 1945, 1920. So I'm like, I don't see nobody who watched it. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna waste 3 hours of time and watch this movie, bro. One thing I'm gonna say about this movie, bro, like, I'm talking about like doing calculus, bro. Maybe even rocket science. Like, the jump was hurting my head trying to figure out what the freak was going on. It's like one of them Star Wars movies. Like, it's like Star Wars mixed with Mad Max. There's a whole bunch going on that you just not gonna know about unless you like read the books or you like really into that jump. And I ain't hip to the Dune jump, so it's like a lot of stuff I ain't gonna get. As long as you get the main plot, I guess the little small little details don't really matter. But if you like really like into the jump, then I guess it matter to you. But before I even get into, you know what I'm saying, my explanation, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not no professional movie critic. This ain't Channel Frederick, this ain't Watch Mojo, bro. This is E-Man FRL, bro. Like, I'm just speaking solely on my opinion. I'm not even finna say anything I say in the video is facts. My word is not law, bro. Like, don't just take what I say. But I know I titled the video so you don't have to watch it. But you probably still gonna have to watch the movie. Alright, so boom. So the movie start out. Basically, this girl, Zendaya, I don't know her name in the movie because they ain't said this early movie and I low-key forgot. But anyway, basically this planet called Arcadis or Archimedes.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low.
It's a planet. They live on there, a whole bunch of people. And the jump like a wasteland, like on some Mad Max jump. Like a wasteland for real. But in the sand is this junk called spice. Not like cinnamon spice, but like spice. I don't know if it's like cinnamon or whatever.
Sands. You can see spice in the air.
Basically the junk that's in the sand called spice is worth like, think about how cotton was back then. But that's what the spice junk is like representing in this movie. I would say minus the slavery.
They ravage our lands in front of our eyes.
But the people who live there, the land is controlled by these other people. It's called marketers or the outsiders.
These outsiders, the Harkonnens, came long before I was born. By controlling spice production, they became obscenely rich.
That's the people who taking over the land in the beginning of the movie. They got the whole land. That's theirs. They took the land and they became like crazy rich because of all the spice that they taking from them. Person called the Emperor. The Emperor is basically like the president over like all the planets and stuff. Like how in the United States or whatever country you live in, it's like one person that's in control. He's like the main person who's like over, like, okay, y'all can go over here and take over this land. Y'all can go over there and do that. That's the Emperor. The outsider people became richer than the Emperor. So, you know, that ain't gonna fly. I'm just called the planet AK, bro, because I don't know how to pronounce it, and it's gonna make me forget what I'm trying to say.
Our warriors couldn't free Arrakis from the Harkonnens. But one day, by imperial decree, they were gone.
But remember, like I said, the outsider, he control like who get to be on what planet and take over what. Right? Yeah. The Emperor basically told them like, nah, bro, y'all making too much money on over here. Y'all gonna have to go on. I'm taking y'all. Y'all can't stay on this land no more. I'm kicking y'all off. And they sent them off. So now these little AK people is left with no oppressor, nothing. That caused them to like, you know what I'm saying, go. That's why they land look like how it looks basically, bro. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. So now we gonna fast forward a little bit. The outsiders left the little AK planet. There's this other planet called Caladar, whatever, CAL, whatever. It's called the House of Atreides. Remember that. The House of Atreides. Remember that. Emperor gonna end up giving them the land to AK, the little planet, so they can take over the spice. You know what I'm saying?
The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts.
There's one important person from that little clan or planet, and it's gonna be the little boy. The little boy who's there is basically like, he supposed to be like the chosen one. His mama is a witch, bro. His dad is like the duke, like basically the head honcho of the land. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know that he's like the chosen one. Like basically, like his whole life he been sheltered. They got this thing in the movie like where they don't feel no pain. Like it's like they got like a, you know how like on Warzone or Call of Duty if you play the game, like you got a shield. Like your health bar don't actually go down. We got the shield, but if you keep hitting the shield, eventually your health bar gonna go down. His pops been training him like how to fight, but his mom is like a witch and he got like these special powers, like he can command people to talk and all that junk.
Give me the water.
But this land different, like they ain't gonna be able to have that little shield junk. Like these people who live on this land ruthless. Like you gotta keep in mind they been enslaved for how many years? Like the conditions over there they live in, like 1,000 degrees of the sun. Just
It's a high efficiency filtration system. Even this early in the morning, you wouldn't survive 2 hours without one of these.
it's basically it's more extreme over there. You can't just do regular stuff. You can't breathe regular. You can't sleep regular. When the sun come up, after they find out they get to go to the land and all that, there's this lady who like she like I don't know who she thinks she is, but she like the head witch in charge or something. And basically we find out that she is the mama to his mama.
The Reverend Mother Geisel was here. She was my teacher at the Bene Gesserit school. She's now truthsayer to the Emperor himself.
They have like this whole little secret witch society that's like got these crazy powers, like like and they on some junk like that, you know what I'm saying? Some dark magic, some witchcraft. They got their own little thing and they only want women, cause you know it's like when you ever see a man witch, like you know what I'm saying? But the mama ended up having a boy where she was supposed to have a girl. So the grandma don't like bruh in the first place. And they find out they going to this land and the witches, they already know what's gonna go down. Like they low-key plotting. So basically the grandma took bro in his room because he ain't never experienced pain before. Like I said, everything on this AK planet is like extreme. Like the weather, the sun, all this is extreme. So like can't just a regular person survive. And he supposed to be like, she already know he supposed to be like the chosen one. They was supposed to have a chosen one come out of their little tribe or whatever. So he put him in his machine so he can experience pain for the first time.
Put your right hand in the box.
What's in the box?
Pain.
And when he experienced that pain, it's like something else, like that other side of him come out. Like he ain't never, that's his first time like really experiencing pain. Cause I said like they got the shields, so when they fight or something, they not really feeling no pain. They shelter, bro. All right, so remember how I said the outsiders in the beginning had the AK land. They took over. They had the land on press. They was making crazy, stupid money. I'm talking about $1 billion trillionaires. You know what I'm saying? But when the Emperor kicked them off, they've been trying to come back ever since. So remember how I said the little grandma that don't like, bruh, like she didn't agree with her having a son. But I really think she snaked them and basically opened the back door for them to come in and snake them on the land.
It must never be known.
There's no satellites over Arrakis. Our traders would die in the dark.
She went to the little outsider people and she made a deal with them. Kill off all the clan of Arterius or whatever they call, to kill them off while they went back on the land so they can get all the spice back and take over the land again, make profit, make money on it. But only person she told them not to kill was her daughter and the son, who supposed to be like the chosen one. All is set up from the start for them to get on that land so they can kill them on that land and basically take over the land again. Basically they figured this out, like this ain't something right. Like they seen that like what they left them with, they basically left them with scraps.
You saw it. With your own eyes. It's plain to see. Everything they've left us is in shambles. We've been set up to fail.
The outsider people somewhere or another end up getting in, and basically they got snaked by the doctor, bro. It's basically a doctor who worked with them, Cause basically the mother got like two sides. It's the mom, and then it's like the witch side, I guess. Like that jump really made me question watching the movie. Cause see the son got the other side too, but his side is like 10 times. He supposed to be the most powerful one. Like, and when he get to this land, he see like the people view him as like.
They were pointing at us. What are they shouting?
Listen, Al-Ghaib. Voice from the outer world. It's their name for Messiah.
But anyway, basically how it ended up all going down is basically the doctor that I told you about. He ended up opening that back door and just basically all out war. But basically the reason why he snaked them out was because the outsider people, remember they used to have they used to be they was the original ones who had the land before it got took. They basically took his wife, allegedly, I don't remember it happening, but they took his wife and tortured her and basically was like, oh, the only way you get your wife back is if you help us take down the clan of Arcatraz, the Terriers, whatever it's called, and we'll give you your wife back. So bro basically snaked them out to get his wife back, but which actually ended up happening. He actually killed bro wife to begin with, and he was like, hey, when he actually did all he did and let them in, he ended up killing him too because he was like, you can go be with your wife, but she dead.
Deliver my wife from Kraken.
I'd set her free, but you could join her. So join her.
All he did, what he did, was for Nathan. They actually ended up capturing the Duke of the main land, Octarius, and basically him and the outsider group planet, they've been going at it for years, all over some dust. He tried to kill his son, but the son ended up getting out of there. But it's like basically it's all chaos going down. But they captured the Duke, bro pops. They script, bruh. But basically before they did that, the doctor gave him this little tooth thingy, put it in his mouth, and he was like, hey, use this in your last minute. Basically, he was like, if he bite down, poison gonna shoot out to everybody, knock everybody off. And basically, he got to this point. Basically, bro ended up biting down the tooth, knocking everybody out, even the head hunter or the little outsiders. But he ended up coming back anyways. After he killed off one bro and his people, I'm talking about murking off everybody. I'm talking about I'm on some 300 junk. They took the mama and the son. They took them on a plane, and basically they was gonna say they didn't kill him because this thing called worms that I left out. It's important, but it's not at the same time. Worms that kill people, bro. Basically, they was just gonna drop them off and throw them into a worm and say they ain't killed them. They just dropped them off. Cause remember, like I said, the grandma was like, "Hey, you can kill everybody, but keep them two safe."
But his wife is under our protection, and by extension, her son. Allow them the dignity of exile.
I give you my word.
But anyway, they ended up escaping that, and bro finally used his little power. Kinda used the power at work, but yeah.
Your pitch was too forced.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Bro had these like dreams and basically the dream he keep having is like basically the girl like that plays Zendaya. I don't know her name in the movie because I only said it like twice. He having dreams about her and she's like basically guiding him throughout the whole thing, but she not there. But he having like dreams about her and like basically his dreams is helping him guide the way and basically showing him what's gonna happen next. But once they escape, like all the little outsider people, they flying in on the planes, they chasing after them. And basically it was this girl who was like, she was like the head in charge on something. I kind of left that out because it wasn't really, it was important, but I'm just trying to explain the main point. But she basically told them only way they're gonna be able to leave out is on the storm. So basically they went into this big old crazy storm. I'm talking about planes. They was surviving off one wing, but somehow they ended up surviving. They killed all the people who was behind them. They got lost in the storm or whatever. Outsider people assumed that they died in the storm because it's like nobody surviving that, how crazy the storm was. And bro had another dream, like his dream helping him. It was like, hey, go find the people.
Even a little desert mouse can survive. You'll need to face your fears.
Friend will help you.
He needed to go find them people, cause them people was gonna help him at the fight this other dude to get in. They was like, you can't get in unless you catch a body. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's slimy around here. He bro had to fight but to the death. And he never killed nobody before. And before, let me stay with me, bro. Before all this, bro, he had a dream about it. And he also had a dream about Zendaya getting, whatever her name is, I'm just call her C, gave him this sword. Like, he kept seeing her give this sword, give this sword. And he finally actually got the sword. Like, he met her. Like, when he was finna fight, he finally actually met her. Like, after dreaming about her all this time. She was like, oh, this is my grandma's sword. Like, this like, you know what I'm saying? This is a family heirloom, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm out here getting smart. Hold on, bro. Quit playing with me. But yeah, it's a little sword. And she gave it to him. She was like, basically, they was basically expecting brother to die. Because none of them ain't really believe he was the one. They was like, man, he ain't ready. He ain't that nigga he say he is, man. He gave him the sword. She was like, hey, at least you can die with honor, you know what I'm saying? This like the greatest honor. You walk around with this sword. So basically, he ended up fighting, boom, boom, boom. Bro, really, he didn't know that he had to kill him. He never killed before. So he was like kind of toying with him. He was like, hey, is this how you want to die? Whatever, boom, boom, boom. He was like, do you surrender? Bro was like, what the freak? We don't play that day. This to the death. Like, you gotta catch a body to get in. So, bro, I'm talking about, he getting mad because he think he playing with him, but he just don't know the ways. And then something just, it just clicked like that. That demon inside came out of him, let it all out. Like, he just spazzed on, bro. He killed him basically like effortlessly. And then basically that's what the movie ended, basically showing him like the people accept him, even though his mama didn't want him. They was like, man, we gotta leave. But he was like, nah, this is my destiny. I gotta do what I gotta do over here. And then basically that's what the movie ended, showing him like being accepted with them. And so the outsider dude, who we thought got killed, like I said,
So it's done.
the head honcho dude came back. And it was like, hey, it's time to take over the land again, because, you know, they got all their people there. But yeah, bro, that's the best I can explain this. Hopefully I made some type of sense. Like, while I was recording this, bro, I ain't gonna lie, halfway through, I was finna be like, man, I don't know. Maybe next time I'll just react to the whole movie. Like, if it weren't for this video, I probably wouldn't even watch this movie, because it's like, I don't know how I feel about the movie, bro. Like, it kind of started getting good at the end, but it's like, I don't know, but I ain't gonna lie, I did leave a lot of parts, a lot of stuff out, just because I want to just tell the main plot, the main, like, you feel me, like the main point of the movie. Let me know y'all theory on the movie, or like what y'all think the movie about. And hey, if I'm wrong, bro, just let me know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this what I think the movie about. This just me. I ain't, like I said, I ain't no movie professional. But yeah, if you watch this whole video, I appreciate you, man. To all my soldiers out there, man, keep grinding. Love, man, love, man, love. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Y'all stay blessed out the way. And God first, I'm out again.
They said the truth will set you free, but I wouldn't know, cause all my secrets I had to keep. I lock my heart inside a place without a key. Me and bro the same, they look at man and look at me.
Get off me! You did this to me! You bit a desert made me a freak!